One.
Everyone ready
No.
up.
We lost it.
Ready up,
Bring it back.
zombies. Dude, we lasted 30 rounds that time. Please. Please don't die.
Come on, guys.
I've got the ray gun, bro. Please.
Okay. So I believe mine is the last story tonight, right?
Actually, I have a secret story.
Oh, do you want to go before me, Logan? Because mine will take
No,
10 or
I
15.
was lying. Now you're
Oh,
disappointed.
Okay, then. Let me take another drink before I start, because this is going to be a lot for my brain to process.
Is that so?
Hopefully
right.
there's no kids involved in this one.
No, but it is kind of just not. Okay, never mind. All right. Anyways, so I'm covering the. Give me 1 second.
What the?
All right. I didn't want to butcher the name. So I'm covering the I'm going to butcher the name. Hold on. Nahanni. Okay. So I'm covering the Nahanni National Park in Canada.
Okay.
So
I never heard of this.
First off, it's the nickname for it is the Valley of the Headless Men. And so I'll first go into describing the terrain of it. It's a really treacherous terrain. You can only get there through plane or through boat. It's a lot of very tall canyons and jagged mountains and a lot of cave systems there. And only about 5,000 people visit there a year. So it's a very, very isolated area in Canada. Not a lot of people go there. And there's a lot of restricted access, so not a lot of people can. So in 1908, two brothers and a friend embark on a journey to Nahanni. I messed it up. Anyways, to the valley to look for gold. So they get there and everything, and all of a sudden, so they have a brother back in home in Canada. I don't know where, but the brother was expecting to hear back from them whether they hit gold or not in 6 months, and the brother didn't hear anything. And so they sent a search crew out to find him. And this is 2 years after that they got the search crew out there. They found the two brothers found on the bank of the river, but with no heads. Their heads were detached, and they couldn't find the heads. And their other friend disappeared too. So they had no idea how their heads got decapitated. And so the Canada, I don't know what you call them, basically the police force of Canada, they went out there and investigated it.
The Mounties?
Yes, Mounties. And they basically decided the cause of death was starvation for these people, which is kind of a weird little fact on it. But anyways, 9 years later, after the death of the three men, Martin, that's the name, went on a quest to find gold again because this area has a lot of gold in it. He went to go find gold in the valley. He planned on staying for the winter, so he built a small little cabin there. And he sent out a letter saying that he struck gold. But as soon as his people showed up to join him in mining gold, they found the cabin was burned. And in the ashes of the cabin, they found his body, which was headless. And the more they looked into it, they found out the fire was lit from the roof. And they were very confused on why he didn't just walk out of the cabin and leave and how his head was decapitated. Another weird little story between this. So, this is around the same era too. There's a couple small tribes. There weren't huge tribes there, but there's a small war going on between the tribes. And so some of the tribes from the Dene warriors, I'm probably butchering it, so forgive me, people, snuck into the next territory, which is the opposing tribe, and they were going to do a surprise attack on their home. But as soon as they show up and about to ambush them, they realize it's empty. This giant home full of a ton of teepees, and everyone is gone. Not a single trace of anyone. Everyone's gone. All the teepees are empty and everything like that. So the tribes just disappeared. And I only listed a few of the stories, but there's tons of stories of people going up there, disappearing, and then search crews come looking for them, and they find either they're disappeared or they are decapitated, which is really freaky. And I believe I'm probably going to be very wrong in this, but the mounted police went out there and they said they saw take it at face value, but they saw a white woman sprinting on all fours at an unrealistic speed, which is kind of weird and freaky at the same time.
That sounds like the forest.
It does, doesn't it?
Bro,
Like mutant
get out your
people living in the
lighter.
forest. Yeah, yeah.
But a lot of the hunters and native trappers in the area, they say they have seen a lot of mammoths and basically another species of mammoths, but not a mammoth. And they have also seen their tracks visible in snow and creek beds. And also they have seen, I'm going to butcher the name, but it's basically a dire wolf, a huge wolf-like creature linked to the deaths and accidents in the area. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of people say in the area, like the native people that live there, say there's giants there too, and they say that's the cause of the disappearance. And they basically just say the whole valley is just cursed. And it's kind of interesting because even now to this day, there's not a whole lot of research done and not a whole lot of people getting into that valley. And especially the restricted areas, which is where the people died, not a lot of people can get into.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting.
That's a really interesting one. That's freaky. I know I wouldn't want to go up there and get my cabin burnt down from the roof downwards and get decapitated.
Yeah,
But,
dude.
the freaky thing is, it's like, like the first 3 people that showed up, it was 2 brothers and a friend. I mean, they're definitely going up there with guns. I mean, this was 1908, but there's disappearances in 1936, I think. Like, they're obviously going to be able to defend themselves. And what's going to be capable of taking their heads off?
I guess it's possible that it could be like natives or something, like
And
people that are just living in that area that have been living there for a long time, and maybe they're not exposed to other
but
people.
The Mounted Police of Canada, or whatever they're called,
Yeah.
the Mounties, thank you, Bjorn, they went out there and they talked with some of the tribes. And the tribes have, of course, they didn't admit to any of the deaths or killings, but they were pretty adamant that they did not kill anyone. And they actually go through, they warn them about like all the weird happenings and the weird spirits and like all the weird deaths that happens out there. But a lot of they link a lot of like the weird sightings and the paranormal stuff happening to the cave systems in the mountains. And some of these cave systems, they say they're not, I don't think they're actually explored that well, but they're very, very deep. And I mean, some of these cliffs are, these canyons are like 3,000 feet high, which I don't know how tall the Grand Canyon is, but I mean, that's a really high cliff.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 4 main canyons there.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. And like, I mean, kind of connecting the dots here. I'm sure that if we were to dive in the Agartha, like the Hollow Earth stuff, I definitely think that your theory would be connected to that. Like if they're talking about giants who are responsible for the killings, and that there's mountains with a bunch of caves in them and mammoths and stuff. That's
and dire wolves.
Yeah, that's like pure Agartha stuff. Like the Nephilim are supposedly the ones living inside Hollow Earth and that can come out of the caves that lead to the Hollow Earth and get up to some shenanigans like decapitating Canadians, I guess.
Perhaps that is another entrance to the Hollow Earth.
I mean, it's kind of suspicious too, because think about Nahanni Valley, or national park is like, if you look at photos, it's gorgeous. It's like glacier. It's very beautiful. It's like, wouldn't you think that would be a great idea for Canada to like build roads there? Because you would think, eventually that would pay off and bring the country a lot of revenue with all the tourism that goes on there. But no, they restrict a lot of the areas. And it's, like I said, it's about 5,000 people visit a year. Sometimes it's less.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I mean, if the government does know about the Hollow Earth, and if it is more advanced, like some of the theories say, um, then you could kind of see the incentive for the governments to kind of cover that up, right? Like either in an agreement to like keep people out of going to like Agartha, or just to like be like, oh, we're the most powerful people. There's not some super advanced civilization that could take us over any moment. Like, trust in us. So there is an incentive for the government to kind of
yeah. Maybe it's
put up
not.
resistance.
Maybe it's not like Neanderthals that are coming out of the Hollow Earth that are killing people. Maybe it's, or even giants. Maybe it's just the government killing people.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
they use those as pathways.
Yeah,
Bro.
maybe
That
they're
may be a
not.
little
Maybe...
much. That may be a
Dude,
little much.
yeah.
Okay,
We're getting
This is
very
all
conspiratorial.
satire. It's all satire here,
No,
guys.
this is real. We believe it.
This is Minecraft.
So I think we should announce
The government kills
first...
innocents in Minecraft.
They were unarmed civilians.
Yes.
I think this is
the
where we
Grand
should
Canyon, though.
announce
Oh, sorry.
that we are going to this place as a group.
The Grand
That
Canyon.
would actually be so cool.
We're going to
I
email
want to go there.
the government of Canada and say, hey, give us access. We want to come check this place out and probably die. But if we
Just
do
wear a
die,
turtleneck.
it's going to be badass.
Just wear a turtleneck? What does that have to do with anything?
Wait.
So we don't get decapitated.
Yeah, wear your iron
Oh,
gator.
That's right.
It's gonna
We'll
be the
get
first
full
piece of merch.
Crusader gear.
Get your iron gator now.
Jeez.
I prefer iron balaclava.
Ooh,
Iron
a
balaclava.
balaclava would be nice.
Isn't that just a helmet at that point?
Okay.
You need
know what?
a aluminum foil balaclava.
That's just
A
a
helmet
nice
with a
helmet,
neck.
Braden.
An open-faced helmet.
Yeah,
Just got a hole in the front.
Yeah, it's like the friggin' those diving suits with the big like helmet and like the glass part, except there's no glass. It's just open.
Yes.
That'd be pretty sick. I was gonna say though, the Grand Canyon, the south rim is 7,000 feet. So
Oh wow. Yeah, I wasn't even close. Yeah, it's only, I can look it up again, but it's only about like 3,000 feet.
yeah, 3,000
Which
feet still a lot though.
Still really high,
So Logan, have you encountered any of the Nephilim?
I am one. I mean,
No,
no,
you're
it's a
not.
secret. Sorry, I must admit I have not.
Why do we
Not
bring
yet.
you on this podcast? You're the expert.
Wait, that's actually, yeah, that's pretty crazy to think about. Because 5,280 feet is a mile.
I don't mean to interrupt, but with the first part of that story, I said I just read something else. So the two brothers and a friend, the brother found their headless bodies on the edge of the river with one of their corpse's arms outstretched, still reaching for his gun. And they were together when they died, the two brothers.
So the gun was left there?
Yeah. Well, they found his body reaching for the gun. And then I'm guessing he just decapitated. But
Slow
like
draw.
the gun was still there, like on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that tells me that whatever got them pretty fast, right? Does
Noob
that
has
sound
a two.
reasonable?
Noob has a 2.5 The second, draw the first shot.
But on a serious note, you would think, like if it's a human, you'd be able to reach towards that gun, and if you can't, you wouldn't be still reaching for that gun as your head is decapitated, unless the tribe out there, which has been known to be friendly to people, unless they have some like badass samurai sword, you know what I mean, and have a bloodlust.
See, I think Braden's just projecting his berserk knowledge. What he imagines in his mind is just Guts running around with his sword chopping off people's heads.
Chop, chop.
And so that's the Headless Valley explained. Solved.
Interesting.
No,
Solved.
but
It was
you
Solved.
the whole time.
You know what I mean about that, though. It's like that. I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, you got to be pretty efficient to chop his head off without him even being able to struggle or
Yeah.
even have enough time to attack it, get his gun,
Well, he obviously knew he was in danger and was reaching for his gun.
Because I'm sure he got attacked second if he was reaching for his gun, right?
Yeah, probably.
That's frightening.
Yeah,
It must have been quick.
that's
Hasty
good.
boy.
Dude, it's kind of like I love going camping and going on hikes and stuff, but there's stuff like that where it's like, it's kind of spooky out here. I don't know if I want to be out here.
What if Guts is out here?
What if Guts is out here?
Dude, the
With his big sword.
worst.
Please
The worst
find
is
me.
sleeping in a hammock.
Dude, hammocks are freaky. 'cause
Hammocks
your butt
are the
is completely
worst.
exposed.
Because
I
you're
was
like,
thinking
you're
about doing
thinking
that.
like, you're like, if somebody's up here in these mountains right now, like they could literally just kill me, like while I was sleeping.
Yeah,
Like anybody could just walk up and kill me right now. Like
you're mincemeat.
there would
When we
be
went
no
camping,
warning.
when I went to
Huh?
Island Lake, and I was in my hammock, I was freaking out because like I was right over a cliff. I don't know, I just felt
Oh
so
yeah.
exposed.
Mhm.
Jeez.
Somebody just like pulls the hammock, just rocks you out. You just flop over. Like I don't think that's a super good idea to be like right next to the edge. Like
Hey, it was the only spot with trees. I was sketched out, but
Dude, that
man,
is sketchy. Yeah, I was thinking about putting like a lightweight hammock in one of my backpacks, just
Yeah.
to make like a lightweight camping bag.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think I can find like a tent or something that's really lightweight, like a single person one. Because
Yeah, true.
hammocks are freaking sketchy.
They're scary,
might be
but
able
they're
to
convenient still.
we
Mhm.
might be able to talk about backpacking a little bit too sometime as well. That'd be
We
a good
should
topic.
actually, we should talk about our next backpacking trip. We should
Yeah.
do one this summer, somewhere fun.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Well, that's
Grand
the thing.
Teton.
Maybe
someone's
not
gonna
this
attack you.
summer, but
Wait,
Oh yeah, you
Andrew's
left.
getting
you
banished.
forgot.
no, we can go backpacking in Idaho, northern
Yeah.
Idaho.
You could come rescue us since you're going to
You
be a
can just
firefighter, man.
you can just come to
We'll light the forest
me.
on fire and you can come
That's
save
what I was
us.
gonna say. Oh,
No,
Andrew,
you
the
can't say
forest's on
that.
fire.
You
Come
Oh,
can't
help
Andrew, I
say
guess you
Don't
have
let-
to come.
us.
In Minecraft, I mean.
In Minecraft. I got my flint and steel ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw
Fire
mining with
the
with
government better not find this video. Am I allowed to say that?
We've been talking about Minecraft this whole time.
That's gonna be the name of this episode. The government better not find this.
Yes, dude, that's the best.
We expose them for their baby killings.
Government exposed. Yeah, no, this is all satire. None of this is serious.
It's not real.
It's all
Except
fake.
for the Minecraft part. The Minecraft part is real.
Yeah,
Everything's
government
fake.
kills babies in Minecraft.
No, you're right. You're right. Everything's
No.
fake.
This is the Matrix.
when we say babies, we're referring to the little small zombies that run around in Minecraft.
Babies,
Zombie
So-
babies. Come on.
of course.
Yeah, because we
Yep.
we downloaded
Mhm.
the nuke mod in Minecraft,
Mhm.
and we used that on the zombie babies.
My favorite mod.
Oh,
The
no.
Tsar Obama mod.
Our Bomba mod. Dude,
Yeah.
Sarbamba.
Yeah.
Turns out that's how rotten flesh is made.
Logan, you've been eating rotten flesh this whole time,
Dude, rotten flesh is the
Radioactive
best.
flesh.
I actually love it.
dude.
Well, I think it's time to call it.
Yes, that's probably wise. We're probably at 2
An
hours at
hour and
this
a half,
point.
2
I
hours.
think we have
Yep.
one last small subject, and only continue listening if you want to affect the name with this podcast. All right.
Okay.
So
Wait,
All right, we're all still here, so
I
we
don't
want
think
to
we
be
can
here.
come up with something.
the name. Do we want viewers? Give
We
us
have
a
no
really
time to
good
brainstorm.
suggestion, and we might come up with your suggestion.
What's the most marketable? What's the most marketable name? The thing that'll make us the most money? Because I'm definitely out here, just to make
Trying to
money.
make some
I'm not here
rings,
to
bro.
talk with my homies.
How about JRE 2?
The Joe Rogan Experience, the sequel.
2.
No, the prequel. The prequel.
Yeah.
This.
This is
So
Joe
when
Rogan
does
before
Joe
he
get on
became
the
famous.
podcast?
One of us will become Joe in 10, 20, 30 years.
Place your bets. Which one of us eventually morphs into short Joe Rogan?
Bjorn. That's my
Bjorn.
bet.
Probably Bjorn.
You
Oh
win.
no,
You
no.
win.
Dude, have you seen what that guy looks like with his shirt off? He looks so
Yeah.
weird.
I've seen what you like with your shirt
It's
off
probably
too.
me. I have more of a torso shaped like Joe Rogan.
Bro, Joe Rogan has like he looks like the underbelly of a frog.
Okay, but he is. Have you guys heard his
He's
kicks?
he's got the wide boy. The wide.
He's got that Alex Jones build.
wide boy.
Extra wide.
You know,
Hank Schrader build.
who wouldn't want to be built like
Hank
Joe Rogan?
Schrader?
though? I mean, look at him. Look at him. He's jacked.
I'd rather not look like Joe Rogan. No offense to him.
I mean, I think we're all pretty jacked still, so I think it's fine to not
Well,
look like
okay.
I just don't have abs. And
We're all
I'm not
jacked
massive.
in our
Do
own
I
abs
ways.
gotta
5
eat
days in a row,
more.
and you're
I gotta
fine.
bulk. Dude,
If you want
yeah.
abs, then you can't bulk.
I know. Yeah, I need to build my ab strength and also bulk.
Yeah.
Did you like those
Are we-
ab videos?
Are we
Do
fitness
those
casting
help
right
you?
now?
Hey, Braden. Guess
Fitness
what?
podcast.
What?
Bjorn did your ab routine, and he also did my ab routine, and he said mine's harder.
Ooh.
Um,
Dang.
I actually, now that you say that, I'm kind of curious. Is it actually Bjorn? You're not going to offend me. I don't care.
Yeah, Logan. The one that Braden showed me was like a YouTube video he watched. It wasn't one that he made, so it doesn't hold the same weight.
That's okay.
But see, so with both of them, just because I haven't like isolated my abs in a workout for a long time, like I wasn't able to do the full number of reps for each of the things either time. And but there was a lot of overlap. I think though that yours just had more exercises, if that makes sense.
What do you mean, like push-up rotations? My least favorite workout of all time.
I think push-up rotations were actually in the one that Braden showed me.
Is that the
Um,
push? Is that the reverse
Suck.
push up?
So you do this and then like, you
You do
know,
push-up, then you pick your arm up, and then you do another push-up, then pick your other
Oh.
arm up. It sucks.
yeah.
I'd rather just do 100 push-ups than 24 push-up rotations.
I thought you were talking about like when you go from a push up to a plank and then back to a push up.
Oh, those are
Oh.
up downs.
I hate
like
up
that.
downs. I hate up downs. Those are terrible.
Those kind of suck. It's hard to stay level. I always rock when I do those.
So do I.
We should do the push-up challenge again. It's been like
Oh.
a
How
year.
about the
Yeah,
exercise
there's a reason.
where you do
What's
the
that, Andrew?
push up and then you go on top of your head and then you spin around like a top and then you land on your back and then
you just start breakdancing.
and then you do a sit up.
This is
And
my
then you
workout:
spin-
push-up, breakdance. Then I'm
You do a
Here,
sit
hold
up
on.
and then you spin on top of your head and then go back into the push up position.
Hold on.
That's pretty good. I like it.
Chad calisthenics.
That sounds like quite the workout.
What,
Let's see.
breakdancing?
If you're not doing that in the gym, I don't know. I don't know if you deserve your membership, brother. You gotta get out.
Jeez. What is this? Oh,
What are you looking
this
at?
video is too long. I googled man spinning on head. I didn't get many great
is he spinning?
videos. Man break dancing meme. Oh, these ones aren't very good either. I'm just getting like TikTok cringe.
But for what you search up, man.
Here. This is what okay, here. I'll share my screen.
Don't do it. No.
I'm afraid. Is that a cop?
Oh my.
Oh yeah.
Here, I'll
Nice.
play it. I'll play it again just to be safe.
Dang, son.
Yeah,
So,
that
I
was
like
pretty
how they
good.
added the audio to it.
Circuit down.
So
Holy
stupid, bro.
moly. See, that's an ab workout if I've ever
That's
seen
some
one.
good. Yeah.
Oh my
Circuit
gosh.
down.
Darn. Logan Paul came clean.
Ah,
About what?
nice.
Is he not natty?
No, about oh no, about his little crypto zoo thing that he scammed a bunch of people with.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you talking about Oompaville's video on it?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet.
He just did an update on it. Did you watch the first one?
Yes.
That one was good.
So he was involved in this game.
I don't think I should say anything too affirmative, but
It's all
much.
alleged.
So it's
Yeah.
not confirmed. What did he come out about then?
We should have used that in our conspiracy theories.
Logan
the Nazis
Paul.
allegedly colonized Antarctica.
Well, yeah. So I thought that was implied. Sorry.
Yeah,
We
hopefully we
should-
don't get sued by anybody.
The government is
should-
allegedly nuking babies.
We should
You know,
close this out at some time because we've gone so far from the topic at hand. And I know that we're going to kind of shitpost here a little bit, but I think we should choose a decent time to end this so that we can.
Oh yeah,
Let's
we're
end
over
it right
2
now.
hours.
Because I want to keep them at kind of a good length. So
Yeah, that's reasonable. Braden, give us the outro.
all right.
The
Welcome.
exogenous part of the
Welcome.
fat rat.
Sorry, what?
Continue.
I just heard mumbling. What was that?
Nothing.
Anyways, thank you everyone for listening to this podcast episode. I doubt you listened through the whole thing, but if you did, I think you need therapy. Very, very much therapy. Anyways, have a good day and good night, America.
don't let the government catch you.
Good night,
Or your
America.
Not to discriminate against other countries, but that's where most of our fan base is from.
What,
All
our
right,
2
but for
followers?
real.
Americans.
Have a great day. /
Bro,
night.
I love that outro.
I like it.
Good night,
Farewell,
America.
Americans.
Everyone, salute the camera.
Are we gonna?
I'm not in uniform.
I thought we
So-
cut. Are we not?
Stop recording
We're
right now.
not.